Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, MCKOOKIE. So, in this video I wanted to talk about my impressions and overall reactions to what I've seen so far of the new Call of Duty that's coming out, Modern Warfare. I haven't really sat down and done a commentary lately. It's just been a bunch of, saved Apex clips and stuff. Because I really love Apex Legends, and I haven't been into Call of Duty in a very long time. I was into Black Ops 4, which is what you're watching in the background, and this gameplay is about 4 or 5 months old because I hit up my friend, They Call Me Water, in this video, and I was like, yo, let's see if Black Ops is still a trash game. And spoiler alert, it is, so shout out to him. This clip right here on Summit is me popping off with the SOG, and then the next clip will be me basically clapping cheeks with the ICR and all my kill streaks, whatever, while Water is having not a lot of fun, so bless his heart for playing it out with me and toughing that game out. I'll leave his channel down in the description. Cool dude, definitely check him out. But anyway, in this video, I wanted to talk about how I feel about Modern Warfare. And like I said, what I've seen so far. Because I, years ago was super into Black Ops 3. And then Overwatch came out, and I didn't look back to Black Ops 3. I was just all over Overwatch. And I still play Overwatch from time to time, a lot actually. And I will be playing it more with, the whole 222 roll lock coming out and all that stuff. And then Black Ops 4 I really enjoyed for like 6 months, and then Apex Legends came out, and that game is absolutely amazing to me. And yes, while it's dropped off in, the amount of people that still play it due to lack of content, I still love the game myself, and I prefer to play that over Call of Duty. So I just don't play Call of Duty anymore. But I have been paying attention to what is going on with the new game. I've seen a bunch of gameplay, seeing all of Drifter's videos so far. I've watched Shroud play, Diego Soros. I've watched a lot of people play. And I wanted to say that my overall impressions are more negative than positive. And in this video, I basically wanted to say why. I definitely do want to check out the closed beta. There's no way in hell that I'm pre-ordering this game to get into the open beta, especially since the open beta comes out the same day as Borderlands 3. Really, really smart move, by the way, Activision, with that idea. That's great. There's no way I'm playing this game, the beta, over Borderlands 3, because I'm beyond hyped for Borderlands 3. Mo's mains unite. Anyway, why I'm skeptical about Modern Warfare. Bunch of things. I feel like they did a lot of things that look cool on paper with the whole making the game more immersive and realistic, but are actually a step backwards in gameplay. And I'm going to tell you right now, the game to me looks like Call of Duty Ghosts with a lot of pandering to people who played the original Modern Warfare games. And what I mean by that is it looks like it has the super fast, no time to react, insta-killing, gun-killing speed that Call of Duty Ghosts had. I didn't mind it too much because it was consistent. It wasn't like Black Ops 4 where, if you're not using a Maddox and use any other gun, you're going to lose to the Maddox. Like, Call of Duty Ghosts was not like that. Call of Duty Ghosts was fun because you could run the MTAR or the Honey Badger or whatever. Like, I don't really remember any other guns in that game, the VMP. But guns would insta-kill in that game, so that game actually played a lot more campy than other Call of Duties. And you would have to kind of post up and defend an area. Instead of running all over the map like you would in, say, Black Ops 4 or Black Ops 3, which is fun, you would kind of just hold this safe zone of the map and kind of quarantine that area as your own and kind of, proxy camp patrol that area. Not the most fun way to play Call of Duty, if you ask me, but not the worst thing in the world either. This game with the fast time to kill looks like it's going to be reminiscent of that. And then when you put that in combination with no radar in the game, which I'll be very surprised if that actually ends up being a thing, because I feel like a lot of people, myself included, are going to be complaining about that. It's going to be very chaotic. There's going to be a lot of, getting shot in the back. There's going to be a lot of, not knowing what's going on because the radar is good. I also don't like it because I feel like the radar separates the good players from the bad players. The difference between a good Call of Duty player and a bad one is that a good one knows how to read the radar, and reading the radar correctly often saves your ass in Call of Duty, even at like the last minute. So I personally love the radar. I don't think it's a crutch. I can play without it. I even know how to play against VSAT. I've gotten my kill streaks against guys who have VSAT because the counterplay is to just post up and head glitch against that. But I don't think not having a radar is a good idea. You have really dumb people that are saying, oh, just run personal UAV, and you could also run UAV. Why? And that's the theme I'm getting from this Modern Warfare game. Why do I need to use certain things that should have not been taken away from me in the beginning. Why do I need to take up 2 of my 3 killstreak slots just to have radar in the game? That doesn't make sense to me. Another thing is that I'm hearing score streaks, which is probably the best advancement Call of Duty has ever made, are going back to kill streaks. Kind of. There's apparently today they announced that there's going to be a perk you can use called Point Man, where if you use this perk, it'll convert your kill streaks into score streaks. And I'm sitting here going, why do I need to use a perk to play the game the way it should have played? If anything, it should be backwards. It should be score streaks by default. And then if you want to just not play the objective and go for kills only, which is what literally everyone is going to do in domination, which is what I like to play. I'm primarily a dom player because the spawns are more predictable. It's easier to tell where people are going to come from. It's easier to get control of the map. You know, team deathmatch, as soon as you get your kill streaks, the game is over. You've already hit the score limit. And then spawns flip on a dime. I don't know, like, team deathmatch sucks to me. It's kind of like the noob playlist. And then domination is where you really go to pub stomp or have really good sweaty games, you know, against other sweats and try and, you know, cap the flags and do a better job of actually winning the game. So no score streaks that actually rewarded people for not sitting in a damn window all game and actually rewarded them for going out there and getting objectives. You're taking that away. Now everyone's going to play the way I played Modern Warfare 3, which is just go for your Moab, go for your nuke. Just who cares if we're losing by 180 points as long as I get my kill streaks, right? That's literally how it's going to play because every Call of Duty player, including myself, is selfish as hell. That's just the nature of the game. Like, Overwatch taught me to be a team player. I was not a team player before I started playing Overwatch. So I think that's a huge step backwards. No radar is bad. I think the time to kill being so fast is bad. I think a good gold standard would probably be Black Ops 2, but I could be wrong. I mean, maybe the time to kill is so fast because they're on, you know, local area network servers at these events. How the actual servers perform in real life will be a different issue. But I'm skeptical, and the maps look really bad. Like, a lot of people bash COD for having 3-lane predictable cookie-cutter maps, but in my opinion, the best maps in Call of Duty, Plaza, Raid, Afghan, District, like Crash from Modern Warfare, I'm just listing random maps. Most of those maps, they all have in common 3-lane. Yeah, it's cookie-cutter and predictable, but you know, they flow well, they play well. And when it comes to games, especially games like Call of Duty, I prefer gameplay over realism. It's why I've always liked Call of Duty more than Battlefield. It's because I feel like Battlefield takes a hit in gameplay for the sake of realism, in my opinion. And that's just me. You can have a different opinion. That's just how I feel. So, and once again, the last time a Call of Duty tried to have less predictable, bigger maps was Call of Duty Ghosts. So that's what I mean when I'm telling you guys that they're doing that. And I don't see the point when you get rid of score streaks. What's the point of me going to try and risk my life on B flag when they've literally put every explosive weapon in the franchise? Literally C4, Claymore, Bouncing Betty, Thermite, Semtex, every grenade known to mankind that's ever been in a Call of Duty game is in this game. Why am I going to go to B flag and risk my ass dealing with all that crap plus a bunch of head glitchers and stuff and a bunch of, I'm sure the game will have camping windows overlooking B, so anyone who, you know, tries to actually play the objective is going to get punished severely. What's the point? So, no radar, really bad. Fast time to kill, really bad. The maps, so far, with a lot of clutter and stuff, they look really bad. So some very major things to me are kind of red flags as to why it won't be as good as everyone's hyping for. I'm glad the game is hyped, and I've never been one to bandwagon hate Call of Duty. I'm just giving my honest opinion because I've actually sat through and played the not so popular ones, and I can see traces of that. I'm happy that they're bringing all the kill streaks back from the Modern Warfare series, but I'm very skeptical at the same time. Now, the graphics look great. The guns sound really good. I do like how guns actually have recoil. The guns kind of handle the way guns in Apex do before you start getting blue and purple stabilizers for your guns. Like, if there's fast time to kill in the game, but the guns are not laser beams like they were in COD Ghost, the game could be great. Like, maybe the high recoil balances out the guns killing really fast. So, I could be wrong there. I'm going to pursue it with an open mind. I'm going to try the open beta because, like I said, I'm super excited to play Borderlands 3. But as of right now, if I had to rate what I've seen so far, I would give it a 6 out of 10, honestly. I'm just, there's way too many patterns and trends that I've seen in the gameplay that make me wonder. Some stuff looks a little dark. If you're outside, it's kind of hard to see guys camping in there. just a bunch of little things. A bunch of little things. I'm going to play the beta, and then I'll do a follow-up video to this talking about how I feel with that, having played it. But as of right now, I'm very skeptical, to be honest. I don't like stopping power being back in the game. A lot of I don't know, a lot of step backwards. A lot of step backwards. You know, so we'll see. I'm not sure, but anyway, just wanted to do a commentary. I wanted to play some Apex, but PlayStation Network is down, so I figured I'd make this video and give you guys my opinion so far on Modern Warfare. I haven't done an old school commentary like this in a while, so if you guys enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe for more, and I will catch you all next time. MCKOOKIE out.